You know it's bad when Bernie Sanders
Did you see
gets
that video?
in front of Congress and goes, we have a 13% approval rating. That means 87% of this country, and he said, quote, according to the Gallup poll, 87% of this country thinks that we are corrupt and ineffective.
In a world, 4 friends, 1 mission, to bring freedom to everyone involved.
Dude, what the fuck are you doing?
Doing a thing for the podcast.
Just say the name.
Fine. It's the Freedom Friends Podcast.
Now, you're a Hogg, actually went to high school with his mom. At least the Texas ones did.
Wait, are these real people or is this leading
H-O-G-G, the Hogg family.
Yeah.
And they named their daughters Ima and Yura, and they went to high school with your mother.
Facts.
Wow, I really thought this was leading into a dad joke.
Nope, that is a 100% real family.
And then one of them gave birth to David, and that's why he's so fucked up.
God, I fucking... You know what? That little fucker is on par with Michael Phelps in my book. Like, I would like to beat the fuck out of him, too.
Ooh, hot
David
take.
Hogg, that dude that's apparently been in every traumatic incident in the United States for the last 2 years. He's either got the worst luck in the planet, or he's a fucking liar. Like
No, he's a fucking liar.
Or his mom is Ima.
or Yura. Either one.
What's your hot take there, Justin?
Who's worse, David Hogg or Greta?
You know what? Greta, because she's willing to give that fucker airtime.
That's true. Because Greta's the kind of cunt that would actually interview Hogg.
I would interview him. It'd be great.
I'd interview him with my boot in his fucking face. God. I can't
So
stand
I
that
found
shit.
a new favorite person on TikTok, and I can't remember the dude's name, but all he does is go around asking people random questions.
Oh, I love it. Yes.
And
he
they
just
are
says-
so.
And he
they're
just
like,
says yes.
how many countries in the United States?
Oh my
And they're
God.
like 50. And he's like, yes. And he just goes right into the next question. And they're fucking, it's gold.
I found this chick that has very, very bad Tourette's syndrome, and it is gold. She is gold. She is gold. I could watch
I like Uncle
severe
Tix.
Tourette's all day.
I like Uncle Tix.
Uncle Tix is a good one. Who's
Uncle
the dude,
Tix is
the
good.
British dude that does the cooking? Have you seen that?
That's Uncle Tix.
That's Uncle
That's-
Tix.
oh, it is?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, he's Australian.
Yeah, oh, okay.
And
See?
he calls his missus and all this,
Yep.
and he'll be like, "Come here with your delicious little poo dot," and then he'll be like, "Fuck, sorry."
Did you watch the one of his family barbecue? And he's walking around just like slapping his uncle in the back of the head and shit. I was just like, bruh, I'm sorry.
I've never been more anxious watching a video until it was him holding his new niece.
Oh, I
And
know.
I was
dude.
like, oh, you gotta have so much
When he was
trust.
walking around, but he was sitting there and he was like, huh, just kidding. And I was like, motherfucker. There was like a pool and shit. I was like, oh.
Have you heard? So Uncle Tix did that thing where he like showed like when he does the whole body tick, and it's like fucking painful. Like it takes him down for a day. Like he's like fucking has to stay in bed, and he's like, like it's almost like a seizure. It looked fucking
What is a seizure?
terrible, man. It looked terrible.
I mean, it is a seizure. It's just not a grand mal or whatever the fuck it is. But it is. I mean, it's essentially you're getting tased without anybody having actually tased you, which is
Yeah. There was a dude who used to come into a bar.
which
that I
I'm not
worked
sure
at.
if that's actually worse.
There was a dude that used to come to this bar I worked at who had Tourette's, and he would always go boop, and he would spin his body. That was like his tick. He would just be sitting there talking, and then boop and spin. And it was like, what the fuck? And it took me a minute, and somebody was like Tourette's, and I was like, oh, got it.
Anyways, let's fuck this pig.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, fuck boys.
So in other words, that's been recording for a
Yeah,
while.
that's where we've been going.
Yeah.
All right. Fuck it. Mikey, fucking do your thing. Could you hand me that bottle of
Do my
goodness?
thing. I need a drink.
Broken sound?
Oh, fuck. Is that Jameson?
I brought some.
Oh, fuck.
Would you like some Yamo?
Yeah, I haven't had Yamo in a minute.
Yeah. Enjoy that Yamo.
Mm-hmm. You're a good
While
man.
he's getting that Yamo, welcome to the Freedom Friends podcast, everyone. It's brought to you by warfightertobacco.com. Use that code FTFO. That'll score you some 15% off on all those sweet, tasty treats, cigars over there. Of course, our good friends, owellness.us. Use that code FreedomFriends25. That'll get you a quarter off your order. And IC Tech Coolers. Go to ictech.com. Use that code FreedomFriends10. That will get you 10% off. Fuck, boys.
Hi.
How we doing?
Good.
Good.
I'm well.
Jazz.
So I'm at full mast right now.
Oh, okay. So he's really good.
Yeah.
Like you're good, I'm good. He's well and full mast. Got it. Nailed it.
No, it's a nerd thing, but a commission job that got started like 3 months ago for me is almost done. So I'm getting pictures of like the final product, and it's waited 3 months for something to be custom made for me, and now it's like finally getting done, and I'm like, guys,
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's exciting for me.
Still
There's
exciting.
a lot of people that would be like, I don't give a fuck about your robots. I'm like, but they're pretty robots.
I mean, yeah, but if you have something like specifically made, it's still cool. Doesn't matter what it is.
Well, like you can appreciate like the work that went into these things.
Sure.
Like
We buy different kind of robots.
Yeah, mine would have guns and shit.
These ones have guns.
Mine would
They
have
have lots of
working.
guns.
Mine would have working guns.
They even have guns that look like they've been working.
Yeah.
Yeah.
they did a bunch of like he did like all this custom like heat treatment to all the barrels and
Oh,
everything, so it all
nice.
looks like there's a lot of work in those. Like a lot of work in those.
That's pretty dope, yeah.
Yeah. They're for one of my games.
That's cool.
But,
What kind of skull is that out the front of it?
so they're
It's like to give you listeners a frame
walking
of
war
reference.
machines, but
This-
they're
what I'm looking at right now looks like a velociraptor that's been armored with
With miniguns.
with miniguns. It's kind of fucking dope.
Yeah.
It looks like a hamster
so,
skull.
Yeah, they're called
Wearing-
Armageddon.
they're called war dogs in the game. At least they're called war dogs, and what they are is they're walking war machines. There's some of the most powerful shit in the game, and almost nobody has the armies because they're extremely expensive to get done. But a guy that I met right when I opened the store, he's a huge fan of the store, and he loves to do custom work like that. I did a trade with him, and I definitely came out on the top end of that deal because I got about $5,000 worth of custom work, and it cost me about $400. So,
Nice.
Nice.
and now I've got an army that nobody else has.
Sweet ass sweet.
So it's fun. It's like anything when you wait forever to get something. Like when you were waiting for your revolver to come back, and then you finally get it back, and it's like, all right, you know what? It was totally worth the wait. Like
Yeah.
this is So it's that feeling. I'm very excited right now.
I just got a bow today.
There you
I was
go.
waiting 3.5
Did it finally show up?
3.5 months.
Yeah.
And I had it for all of like, I don't know, 3 hours.
You break it?
No, I went and took it to
You took it to professionals.
took it to a local shop. And I'm like, here's all my parts. And this is all my data.
Did you take it
and
to
my
Buck and
info.
Doe's?
Yeah. Here's all my info. Put it together for me.
Every time I've been to Buck and Doe's, they have like that huge rack. They're all
Right.
like hanging there, and there's all the shit on the back wall. And I just always walk in and take a hard right. I'm just like, nope,
Well,
nope.
Yep.
it's funny.
I'm not going back there.
We get done dropping everything off, talking about all the work that I want to get done to it and everything like that. And the guy's like, I know it's going to be hard to leave your baby. And I'm like, you take that motherfucker.
Like, bro, I've had this thing for like 10 minutes.
I was like, it is what it is. He's like, what? He's like, most people don't want to leave anything. They're like, I need it back like tomorrow. And I'm like, I've been waiting 3.5 months. If it's going to take you a week and a half to get it done, then fuck, whatever.
Yeah, man. Take your
Yeah.
time. Do it right. I want it done right.
I was like, when I first walked in, you were dealing with a customer and you said, oh, I'm so sorry. I'll be with you in a minute. And I said, don't worry. I have nothing but time. Like, take your fucking time with the bow, man. Like, I don't need it. I don't have a hunt scheduled yet.
I was super serious, man.
No.
This fucking thing.
God, these look so good. Sorry. I'm gonna put my phone away now.
So how was the weekend there, kids?
What did I do?
We did not build a humidor because it was done.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was very
it looks
nice.
good too.
Yeah.
Congratulations. That's a big deal. That's got to be a nice peace of mind.
It's nice because we just got
Shipping notice.
shipping notice for a couple pallets of cigars showing up soon.
Nice.
So glad we got the room.
Some Hero Sports cigars. Or?
No.
No, not yet. Not on those ones. Not in this order. They're coming.
Yeah, we're gonna have to delay that.
They're
The
coming.
interior is awesome though.
Yeah.
Now that I've gotten to like stand in the finished humidor and like all the racks are
Oh,
in,
it's
and
way
the
better
sticks
than-
are in, and everything. It's great.
When it was just framed out and we're like, this is going to be great. And everyone's like, yeah, cool story.
So,
Now it's
looks
a perfect
good.
70 degrees and 70% humidity.
It also it
Excuse
feels
me,
good.
sir.
in
It
there,
is
too.
69 degrees in there, and I appreciate you for
Hi-yo.
that.
No, it looks really good.
Nice.
Yeah. There's two things that are set at 69, the humidor and the AC in my truck.
Yep.
All year round, doesn't matter. Heat,
Yep.
AC, it's at 69.
Speaking of AC, did we just decide we're not going to use fans today and just sweat it out, or what?
No, the big one's on.
Oh, okay.
Just somebody parked the side by side like an asshole.
That's true.
That's
No, it's too loud.
Uh,
It's too loud.
I actually have Sundays off now, which is
well, shit.
glorious.
That's fun.
Congratulations.
So I went and had drinks and cigars
Dave.
with my
Just move the.
he's a friend now. He's definitely a friend, but they got the Vietnam vet.
Yeah.
And went and had drinks and cigars with him yesterday. And man, that dude is
I was driving back from
never-
Dallas, but I would.
I know that's why I didn't invite you.
I would definitely be
because
into
literally we were
going.
we were
and hanging
going,
out.
and Caitlin was like, "Why don't you invite Mikey?" And I was like, "If he wasn't either in Dallas or on his way back."
Yeah.
You did invite me.
I did, and you didn't even respond. 'cause-
You're right. I'm an
Yeah,
asshole.
I invited John too, and
Yeah.
he was like, "Yeah, I'll let you know."
And then
Yeah, and then
life
yeah,
happened.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it was like 10-2. And I was like, fuck. And I'm like balls deep in a project at the house. And I was like, no.
Is that what
Yeah.
you're calling her now? It's
Yeah.
mean. It's fucking
Project.
rude.
I just fucking, I just try to put it the right way on the podcast.
She calls you a project too, probably.
100%.
But yeah, so I went and had drinks and cigars with him, and man, that guy's just got never-ending stories. It's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, he's 70.
Yeah.
He's gonna have those stories, right? So,
Sure. Absolutely.
But
Some of those guys.
But
like,
just to warn you guys, I did invite him to the show
Awesome.
because, and he was like, I don't know, and I was like, it's no war stories, and he was like, oh yeah, fuck, then I'm in. Because what he doesn't want to do is he doesn't want to
Yeah.
go somewhere, and it's like, oh, you're a Vietnam vet and you deployed and you did cool shit, like.
Yeah.
Tell me all your war stories, and
Yeah.
he's like,
Honestly,
I
you know
don't
what, I
want to
would-
tell them. And I told him like we don't allow them. We have a war.
Yeah.
We have a rule against war stories.
Yeah,
on the
we
show.
don't do that.
And he was like, so what is it? And I was like, it's cigars, drinks, and shit talk. And he's like, it was like literally what we're doing right now. It's that, but there's a microphone. And
Yeah.
he was like,
You know what I would
Okay, fuck,
actually
yeah, I'm in.
like to pick his brain about?
what's that?
So it's no secret that hero worship within the veteran community is a problem, right? Like society has basically done the thank you for your service thing so much that it's caused a sense of entitlement
Oh, vets drink the
amongst
Kool-Aid.
the fucking veteran
Yeah.
community, right?
That's drank the Kool-Aid.
And it's annoying to me, right? And the reason society did this, I have this theory, is because we treated Vietnam vets so fucking terribly as a society.
So
it's like-
your plan is to bitch at the Vietnam vet
No, I just want to ask him.
for making it that we're treated way too well, and it's his fault because he got treated like such shit.
No, but I would
where
like
are
to,
you going with this?
Well, if
I'm
you
s-
shut the
I
fuck
will.
up, I can tell you. God damn, what are you, jazzed today? Fuck. God damn. All right. I want to pick his brain because I would like to know a veteran's perspective from that era that has seen both sides of that coin.
Right.
Because it's true. Society in general they treated them like dog shit. And I think that they felt bad. So now they were like, oh, we got another war.
I don't
Let's
know
not do that again.
I don't know if he,
All right.
I mean, we can ask him. And that's a subject I'd want to clear with him before we just like stuck him on a mic, right? Because
Sure.
that can get a little personal.
Well,
or
yeah.
whatever. But I don't know.
I know that if I got back and got
But-
spit on, I'd
but
be like, I
he
really
would-
don't want to talk about that.
He would
Like,
probably give you a very different interaction because he volunteered on his 18th birthday.
Okay.
So he went, sat in the recruiter's office, joined. His recruiting story is fucking hilarious because he was Civil Air Patrol and then wanted to go in the Air Force
Yeah.
and apparently was sitting in the office. I don't want to tell the story, but anyways, but he volunteered on his 18th birthday. So, but he stayed in. He did like 20 years. So he didn't do the whole like,
Oh shit! Yeah.
I went to war and then I came home and then
Right.
had to adjust.
So,
So,
by
like,
the time he got out,
by the time
that
he
shit
got
had
out,
chilled the fuck out.
right? By the time he got out in like the early fucking 80s or whatever, he was like,
well, they were fun.
yeah, it was just like it. So his experience would probably be very different just because of like the duty stations he's got.
But
And
how many guys does he know that went through it? You know what I
a
mean?
lot.
He
He's-
probably knew
Oh
all.
my god! I've got a story he told me that you're going to appreciate, but I can only tell you offline because he said he would never repeat the story again.
Okay, let's deal.
So, what is?
We get a lot of wind noise in one of these mics.
Yeah, where's that coming from?
Where's that coming from? I was like, is somebody breathing into this mic?
Is your mic hot?
Weird
Yeah.
That was weird.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like
because I'm not
Gone.
feeling a breeze.
it's gone now.
Right.
I don't know where that wind was coming from. It's the ghost in the machine.
I was just like, is there a ghost in here? Or
But no, it was a good story. And then the whole time with him was awesome. And then I got new patio furniture too.
That's what Caitlin was telling me. Yeah.
Fucking excited.
Yeah.
Haven't used it yet, but it's
It's
there.
because it finally fucking rained in San Antonio the one day that you get flat patio furniture.
Yeah, went and upgraded my patio furniture, and then like as I'm sitting there, it was like,
Drip.
hey, I was like, motherfucker. So, but
Yeah, that was weird.
yeah, I don't know.
Kind of freaked me out, man. I was like, where did that come from?
how was your dinner, your booth time, or whatever the fuck you were doing in Dallas?
It was the Texas Trophy Hunters Association fucking convention.
I'm pretty sure the only reason anybody joins that thing is to get the sticker.
No, I didn't even get a sticker. There's stickers.
Yeah.
I spent 3 fucking days there. I ain't get a sticker. No, no, it was pretty good, man. I made a lot of good contacts, a lot of good stuff for Hero Sports is gonna be happening because of it. Yeah, it's some good opportunity was there, but it was big, man. It was big. Convention center up in Dallas is interesting. I don't like downtown Dallas. I just don't fucking care for it. Like it's kind of but I do have to say every time I go to Dallas, I have a good fucking time.
I like the town.
I always have a good time.
I like the town, but you can definitely tell that Dallas was one of those, like, it was small. And then the boom happened and it happened all at once.
Yeah.
And you can tell that city was like, well, we don't know what to do. So they just like, it was like,
there's a
we'll solve
cemetery.
this problem right now. And then we'll worry about tomorrow's problems fucking tomorrow. We're just going to do this.
Because there's a cemetery at the fucking convention center that's from like the 1800s that's still there.
It's fucking weird.
It's like, this is weird, man.
So
like
Atlanta is probably the worst laid out city.
Atlanta's terrible.
Yeah.
The best laid out city, in my opinion, is Phoenix.
Oh, yeah, it's on a
I've never been
grid.
to Phoenix.
It's like
It's just on a, it's
the
built on a
first
grid.
guy that moved there, like planned for it to be a fucking
Like a
7 million population city. Like
literally, dude.
Yeah,
Like
it's awesome.
I-17 goes down the middle. There's streets on one side, there's avenues on the other, and then there's loops that go around it. It's the fucking, it's the perfect fucking way
the
to
funny
set up
thing
a
is,
city.
this city,
And ours isn't bad.
20 years
San
ago,
Antonio's not bad.
20 years ago, our city was perfect.
Yeah.
Our highways were big enough for the amount of population that we had. But the problem is we went from like 700,000 people to like 2 million people in like a decade.
Yeah.
And it's the same problem that Dallas had. It was just like, what the fuck do we do with all this? And so we were just like, build further north. And then there was no infrastructure further north. So then that's why all the highways are constantly under fucking construction. And my favorite thing is that we have highways that have been under construction so long that exits got closed and reclaimed by nature. Like they got completely overgrown and are just grass all the way through now. The exit's just gone.
Yeah. I-10, like coming out this way, there's all kinds of shit like that, man. It's like,
it's wild.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's fucking weird, man.
It's too peoply.
It's way too peoply. But no, the convention was good. Fucking, I got another one in San Antonio this weekend. So if you're in San Antonio, it's like $20 to get in. It's going to be at Freeman Coliseum. Swing by. Go to the Hero Sports fucking the Hero Sports booth and say hi.
What's the convention?
It's the same thing. It's Texas Trophy Hunters. They do 3 of them. They do Houston, Dallas, and San Antonio. And we did all 3.
Oh, that's actually sort of smart.
Yeah.
It's like just put them in all 3 of the biggest cities and then
why not? And the cool thing is almost every one of the vendors travel with the show. So they all go to all 3. So you
but that means you're not missing something. Like if you
right?
if you don't go to Dallas and go to San Antonio, you still see all the same shit.
Yeah.
So
Cool. A lot of good food, man. A lot of good food. There's like a guy there that had like, I know you're a big fan of pickles.
I do like a pickle.
There's this guy that had all these custom flavored pickles.
Why am I fucking 11?
Because you are. Tell him about the gift I brought you from the show.
It's phenomenal, actually.
It had John written all over it. It was one of those. I saw it. I was like,
Mikey got me a
gotta
bottle
buy that.
of non-alcoholic wine.
I did. I bought him a non-alcoholic wine.
That's just grape juice.
But it has 40 milligrams of THC in it. And it's legal to sell in Texas because it is less than 0.3%
by volume.
THC by volume.
They found the loophole, my guy. You got to drink a quarter bottle of wine to take an edible, but fuck it.
It's literally grape Kool-Aid with THC oil.
It's grape juice.
Tell me that if it's not called grape drank, I'm gonna be so fucking
No,
disappointed.
it looks all fancy. You can tell it's hipstery as shit.
Oh.
Like the ginger hipster dude that sold it to me was like, I was like, how good are you doing at this show? Because this is not your demo. And he's like, not great. But he's handing out free samples. And I was like, give me that. Give me that one. I'm having anxiety. There's too many people in there. Give me that one. So, yeah.
Yeah.
It's $20 a bottle. I was like, I will take 2.
So I think that's going to be like my my THC infused absinthe.
Yeah.
It's all or nothing. Once
sounds like
the bottle's cracked, the
awful
whole thing's
idea.
getting drank. It's not like, oh, I'm gonna have a sip and see what happens. No.
Well, this is on a screw top, man. So you can throw, all it says is just refrigerate after opening.
So is the fucking absinthe.
Yeah.
I still haven't touched
I actually
that.
like absinthe,
I love absinthe, but this shit
We do.
scares the fuck out of me.
but I've decided that if I'm ever going to do absinthe again, I want to get a proper absinthe fountain.
It's funny you
Yeah.
said do and not drink.
With the spoon and all that. The sugar
Yeah,
cube
you
and
don't
everything.
just drink absinthe. You definitely do absinthe.
Not the real stuff. The stuff you get in the States, you drink. Real absinthe, you do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's a different
but you can order it from
experience.
Canada.
Oh,
Really?
Yep.
No shit.
When I was living in Virginia, I used to order it from Canada.
No shit.
But that's when I decided if I was ever gonna do absinthe again, like and own it and like
Only
use it and stuff, I want to get a proper absinthe fountain so you can.
The only city you can find it in is New Orleans, where it's like actually has like
No, it's
legit
not.
shit.
It's still
you
wormwood
can't.
free.
You can find it.
yeah, there has to
You
be.
can find the room.
There has to
I
be-
can find cocaine too, but that doesn't mean that
Yeah.
you're supposed to
it
have
has
it.
to be
Like,
less than 10 parts per million of wormwood
Yeah.
in order to be sold in the United States.
All this.
it's made him thirsty.
John-
Fuck.
I was debating whether or not to talk about this today, but there's a customer service issue we have
Okay.
that I kind of want to bring up because I think it's so like it's funny that they think that we should do what they want us to do.
Okay.
Oh, this ought to be good.
This would be really good. Yeah.
So
I'm excited.
we had somebody order on the 4th of July
Yes.
and they
did our-
accidentally
Well, and we did a 4th of July promo, which
Yes,
is
you
you
did.
buy any cigars and we give you 2 free cigars on top.
Right.
But we weren't running any other discount codes or promos at the time.
So there's a drop down menu when you order something off our website where if you want us to mail it to you monthly, weekly, yearly, whatever, you
Yeah,
can.
like a sub.
Yeah, it's
a subscription
on,
thing,
on the
right?
on the page. It says subscribe and save.
Now that is not the default. Is not a weekly shipment. But when you order a weekly shipment, you get a weekly shipment.
Sure.
4th of July order. We sent him 8 orders since then.
7, I think.
7?
Yeah. Either way.
Either way.
Fuck.
And he wants to send the cigars back and get a refund. Because he didn't mean to sign up for the
But not on the
subscription.
2nd or his 3rd or his 4th or his 5th.
But the 7th.
The 7th or 8th, whichever one it
Now,
was.
one,
Yeah.
we kind of have a policy that if we send you cigars, we don't really give you refund because if I give you a product that somebody else is going to put in their mouth,
No, it's a consumable.
Yeah, we don't
I'm not going to give you a refund.
We do have a warfighter warranty, which if there's construction issues or something of those sorts,
Right.
You'll replace it.
We'll
let us know.
replace
We'll
it.
replace them. But we don't give refunds and take cigars in return because I don't know what you did with it.
Yeah, we can't ever sell those.
I don't
again.
know. I worked retail tobacco.
Is it legal to take it back?
I don't.
The
think
only
it does.
exception we ever made is that if you bought a box of cigars
And it was unopened.
and you brought it back to me, physically brought it back and handed it to me, and it had been untampered with, and you could tell it was
yeah.
untampered with, all the seals were there, it was still celloed, the whole 9 yards.
Sure.
Most of the time we'd sort something out and do like store credit, and if they really pissed and moaned,
Yeah.
we might do a refund. But
Now-
most anywhere,
Moral of that story is, kids, it's okay to be a Karen sometimes.
But like I try with customer service to do everything I can for the customer.
Yeah. I want to put myself in their shoes.
And this is like the one that I'm like, I just don't think we can give them a refund for 7 orders to almost 2 months after the fact.
Like,
Yeah,
we
that's
can
wild.
I'll stop your subscription.
I
Which
have
I would have done after the second order. I probably would have comped you the second order
and just
and
canceled it.
said, sorry that you accidentally did this.
keep the cigars.
Keep the cigars. I'll comp you the
Yep.
second order because you didn't mean to do
Now, if
this.
any of you fucks listening try this shit,
Yeah.
I know where you got it from. It's
Yeah.
not happening.
Yeah.
Yeah. But 7 orders later,
Matter of fact, Justin, you might want to timestamp this. We're going to cut that part.
and the whole paragraph that he wrote on the email was in the subject line and not in the body of the email.
That's awesome.
It's great.
So
But it's like I have a gym membership that I haven't used in a long time. And I also have a Softfleet membership with their app to get all the workouts and meal plans and all that shit that I haven't used in a long time. Can I call them and be like, hey, I haven't been to the gym or I haven't even logged into your app in like 12 months. So I want to cancel, but I also want a refund for the past 12 months.
right.
They're going to be like, yeah,
Get fucked.
Sorry, man. Like that's not really how it works.
So
Can I do that with Adobe? Hey, I didn't use Photoshop last month. Could you
Right? Like,
could you just refund that month worth of subscription?
So I don't know what the moral of this story is, other than like be realistic with your customer service requests. You know,
Yeah.
I think that's the moral of the story.
I had a guy that walked
Also,
in.
double check before you hit checkout.
mm-hmm.
That is another big moral.
But no,
of the story.
You are responsible for the buttons you push.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I it's like, oh, I didn't mean to do that. Like, you know how many fields you have to fill out to accidentally place an order?
right.
Like, how many accidental orders have you done? Minus Amazon, because Amazon has a one fucking button, and I've fucked that up a couple times.
Sure.
Oh,
We don't have that.
the buy now
Yeah.
button that
Yeah.
just like is like, here it comes. And it's like, oh shit.
You
No,
click
dude, I
it
was
and
just
you're
like,
I fucking didn't mean that.
Yeah,
like,
because
oh, whatever.
then it goes to
Good
the
news
wrong address, the wrong card.
Yep,
You're like,
exactly.
Good news about Amazon, though, is you go right into
Yeah.
your orders and you go cancel it. It cancels it like that, though. Like
Yeah.
they have
But
a
see,
fucking fail
I
safe.
think-
or you can just walk
but
that
I
bitch into a
bet if you
Kohl's
went
and
to
be like,
Amazon,
Also that.
I bet if you went to Amazon 8 weeks later and tried to correct your
I
subscription
don't think they'll
problem,
let you.
they probably wouldn't let you.
At least they'll let you in your most recent. But
Yeah.
the previous ones, no, I don't
Yeah.
know. I
Yeah.
think you're outside the window.
Yeah. So anyway, I don't know.
But I think Amazon is part of the cause of why customer service issues like this happen. Because they're such a huge company
Yeah,
that
they
if
don't
somebody's like, "Oh, I want to return this," they're like, "Whatever."
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, we don't even ask you why anymore.
or the people that just say like it didn't show up.
Yeah.
So they just send another.
Yeah.
They don't even verify.
No.
I think that's why they started all that picture shit though.
Yeah.
Like when you
Yeah.
get the delivery and then you get that notification, it's got
Oh,
a picture of where
absolutely.
it was left and all that stuff. 'Cause
Yeah.
they can look it up and go like, no.
Well, I did that once and they were like, there's a picture of it. And I was like, yeah, that's not my house. And they were
See,
like,
that's different.
oh. I was like, and I don't even know where that house is.
That's different.
I don't know where your guy dropped it off, man. Like,
It's like the USPS, all their fucking little scanners, when they scan it delivered, it creates a geotag of
Yep.
where it was scanned.
Yep.
Yeah, and half the time
Well, they don't let,
they scan it at the end of the day at the back of their truck in front of USPS
It-
as delivered.
and it's really funny because when I fight with them over
It's
lost,
true. It's
when I
fucking
fight
true.
with them over lost packages, half the time I can get access, or not really get access, but they can tell me where it was geotagged.
Huh.
And they're like, no, it was tagged at blah, 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 wherever. And it was the correct location. Okay, cool. I'll have them check with the neighbors,
Yeah.
whatever, da, 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 da. But when I'm like, hey, I need you to check your geotags. Like, this isn't normal. This is not supposed to be in blah. And they're like, oh, well, we don't have any data for this one. And I'm like, that's because that motherfucker scanned it in the back of his truck somewhere so he could finish his shift.
yeah.
I've had that happen before.
Oh, they
and
do it all the
literally
time.
called and been like, what the fuck? And they're like, yeah, we actually, it was UPS. And I was like, we're having a problem with the drivers that when they're loading their truck, before they go anywhere, they walk through that center aisle in their truck and go bleep, 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 and then mark it all delivered so that they can just like hit their route, especially like in my mall
Yeah.
where, 15, 20 different businesses are all getting deliveries. They just mark it all delivered and then dump everything.
Yeah.
And I've only had delivery problems with UPS when it's not my regular guy.
Yeah.
My regular dude, he's awesome. I've even got his cell phone number. Like, he's amazing.
UPS doesn't ever lose stuff. They always just break shit.
It's
Yeah,
either
they
broken
break it
or
up.
it's hey, you're
The-
getting it
the-
Tuesday.
the
Wednesday.
The arrows on
Friday.
the box are just a polite suggestion.
Yeah.
It's like this side up,
Yeah.
maybe.
Speaking of
What does
customer service
fragile
questions,
mean?
Saturday, I had this dude come up to me and he was like, "Hey, is this your place?" I was like, and my default answer, anytime anybody asks me that, are you asking me for money? Because if you are, no, I have nothing to do with this place. Like, he's like, no. I just had a question. I was like, yeah, man, what's up? And he starts rubbing his hands like this. You ever seen that meme of the
Yeah.
dude that's popping out behind the tree rubbing his hands? It's just like that.
He's like, I represent.
He's rubbing his
I
hands and he
represent
was like-
spirit stores, and I'm wondering how's business.
he was sitting there. We have a spirit in the mall.
I know
so
you
I'm
do.
waiting for it. It's going to open so soon. So he's rubbing his hands like this, right?
I have a story.
And he looks at me and he goes, just curious, do you sell all this stuff or do you run auctions? And I was like, what?
That's a weird fucking
And he's like,
question, man.
Do you ever auction this stuff off? And I was like, no, man, we just sell it for retail. And he was like, just saying, it'd be a good business if you were auctioning it off. And I was like, I'm going to disagree with you, bud, because I sell this stuff at full retail just fine. Like, I don't know why I would try and auction it off at a discount.
Well, maybe
'Cause
the
you
auctions
understand that if-
bring more.
If I auction it off at a discount, my vendors don't give a fuck that I sold it cheaper. They're still going to charge me the same amount. So I just, lose money.
Yeah.
And he
It's
was
not,
like,
not a very good,
he was like,
like, Yeah.
Well, you could auction off like table space. And I was like, I don't even charge for the table space. So like that would be a lose for my customers, which I'm a retailer, but really we're in a customer service industry. That'd be a real good way to piss off my customers.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I love
Jazz,
the
my
people
advice,
that,
bro, is right now you're doing great. And if it ain't broke, don't fucking
I'm
fix
not
it, my
changing
bro.
shit.
Damn right, dude.
Did you ask him what his business that he runs is?
Silent auctions.
I'm going to, yeah,
He's an auctioneer.
I'm going to go with, he's got a 2-follower Twitch channel where he opens Pokemon packs. That's going to be my guess at his
Dude,
business
I have
plan.
2 followers on Twitch, and I've
Yeah.
never even turned the fucking thing
Yeah.
on.
It's like all of a sudden I'm getting fucking TikTok followers.
Yeah. For Battle Pub?
No, for my personal one.
Really?
And I'm like, I have never posted anything
Yeah,
ever.
me
I've
either.
never put a video on TikTok. And all of a sudden I'm just getting followers. I'm like, okay.
That's
TikTok.
That's how you know they're bots, right?
No, they're like real people.
I mean, I get a lot of bots.
I
get a lot
have
of bots.
7. No, I have 8 followers,
Uh,
and I've never posted.
I think it's stuff like,
John,
Like-
how many followers you got? on
Oh,
TikTok?
they're all fake hot chicks and one real hot chick.
I have 26, and the only video I posted was Mikey.
Me.
Here's my followers, Mikey.
Yeah, those are not real.
Except
just
for
kidding.
one,
I have 28 followers or 88 followers.
one on the bottom.
Oh, yeah, your wife. Yeah. yeah.
I have 52 followers. I have never posted fuck all on my TikTok. Like, whatever.
Yeah.
The internet is a strange place.
Look at them. Are they just all random hot chicks?
I have 8,145 followers.
Yeah, but you post.
I do. I make stupid videos.
Yeah.
But I will tell you, a lot of these are bullshit fucking fake people.
Yeah.
Guarantee it. Yeah. Because I see it all the time. User 568948834 has followed you. Okay. It's like,
So a lot of these people I know, but I think it is if you link your
Instagram.
contacts or whatever
I've never
to
done that.
TikTok,
Yeah.
it'll say like, hey, this person in your contacts is on TikTok is this user or whatever.
Right.
yeah.
And so a lot of those people I know, but one of them's like my old captain from my old PSYOP unit, shit like that.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah, John, you have
Okay.
88 followers.
Yeah, that's what I just said. I looked
Yeah.
at the wrong one.
you're so popular.
You have 88.
That's because of Mikey.
There's a grandpa and his kid. They're driving this is your only video?
Yeah.
was like, I'm going to get some beer. And he's like, Grandpa, can I have a sip of your beer? He
God, I was
"No, no,
fat.
Can you dick touch your asshole? He said, no. All of a sudden, you can't have any of my beer. He's like, all right.
How fucking drunk was I?
Hammered.
He's like, I'm drinking a soda. Grandpa's like, you know what I like? Cigarettes. So that's a cigarette. He's like, Grandpa, can I have a cigarette? He's like, no. Can your dick touch your asshole? And he said, no. Then you can't have a smoke. He's like, all right. Let's get finishes his soda. He looks down on the bottom as one of those automatic winners. This is a 90 kids joke. Yeah. We used to have those back then.
It's a 90s kid joke, yeah.
Like Twist a Pepper.
It's
It's like, oh, I just won $1 million. Grandpa's like, you mean we just won $1 million? He's like, I don't know, Grandpa. Can your dick touch your asshole? He says, yeah. He goes, go fuck yourself, old man. That was one of my first jokes. My older brother told me that joke when I was like fucking 10. It was one of the first jokes I ever knew. It's a good joke. Hey, so we got invited to this thing.
We did. We got
Yeah.
an invite in the
This
mail.
thing.
Oh my God, that's like an actual invite.
The
To what?
Freedom Friends, in care of Warfighter Tobacco, from Jennifer Gilbert and John. Oh, it's all fucked up.
Look on the invite.
Look on the card.
Yeah,
It's
look
probably
on the-
printed on the invite.
It is Hanley. To their nuptials.
Who the fuck is Jennifer Gilbert and John Hanley?
Obviously, Freedom Friends.
Oh,
So they have invited the Freedom Friends to their place on Saturday, September 24th.
And where's the wedding?
Redacted.
Well, don't say
the-
exactly. How about a city and state?
I was waiting for it. I was like, yes.
Actually, it's in Vegas.
There you go.
It's in Vegas. And then, but there's a reception in October up in Nebraska,
North Platte, right?
Bridgeport.
Oh, Bridgeport now.
Yeah. But yeah,
Thank you.
yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it. I think I have something going that weekend, but
Sorry for Mikey doxing your fucking wedding, by the way.
Just post a picture.
you
of the
guys
invite.
should go to this Saturday.
It's gonna be a great
September
party.
24th.
Wait a minute. Is there a registration link?
There is.
What's the address?
I mean, there's a.
Is there like a web address to the registration?
I don't
There's
see
an
it. No.
RSVP.
There's an RSVP, but I don't see anywhere where they're
'cause I was
registered
gonna be
or
like,
anything.
Dude, fucking post their registration
Yeah.
link for their gifts
Yeah.
and just let all the freedom friends see all
Yeah,
the
yeah.
fucking the gift link.
Send
Yeah.
us that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
send
for
us
your
the
wedding.
send us the link for your
shout that out.
registration.
I mean, I'm not going to get you anything, but I'll make everybody else look.
yeah, see where you're registered, and yeah,
We'll
But-
post it on our episodes.
yeah, why not? Fuck it.
We'll get you some gifts.
Yeah.
Only if you register at Adam and Eve.
We'll be like, brought to you by Jennifer and John's wedding.
Congratulations, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is this? Best wishes, right? Isn't it?
Health and happiness. Best wishes.
I can't
Yeah,
remember
it's
what it is.
hard to congratulate people that are getting married.
I think it's best wishes. I think it's actually what you're supposed to say on the.
Well, that's
like
if
the
you've
nice
been
way
in
to
a
be like,
relationship.
good luck, kid.
that's like
Best of luck.
that's like saying good luck. I don't know about best wishes. That's
Yeah. I wish you all the best.
I'm sure she'll make a great baby's mom / ex-wife someday, buddy. It's all good.
Yeah. He might be a great alimony check. Like, I don't
Yeah.
fucking know. Like,
Yeah. You never know, man.
do you?
Yeah. Not mad at it anyways. But no, I appreciate the invite. Like, it's awesome.
It's super cool.
Yeah. I would fucking even love to go. I'm not even lying. I would love to go. I think
Straight
that
up,
would be
if you were,
fucking rad as shit.
if you
That'd be
were,
fun.
if you were,
yeah, just
if you
show
were,
up.
if you were drivable, I'd probably go. Like, I'd probably show up.
Yeah.
Like, if that shit was like, where I could go with like there and back in a day.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if it was like in Fredericksburg or some shit, I'd go.
yeah, an overnight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd
we'd
totally
go crash weddings. Fuck
Yeah, I'd go crash your wedding, but I don't like
We
Vegas.
can't take a $50 flight on Friday night. I'm just saying.
It's not the flight that I'm worried about.
Yeah. It's the getting back.
It's
Yeah,
the
I
amount
don't-
of booze that will be drunk.
No, that's awesome though. Fucking thanks, man. That's cool.
And way to like convince the fam to let you do a Vegas wedding. I personally think that's the way to go.
Haley and I
Definitely a better party.
actually want to renew our vows with our original wedding plan. And our original wedding plan was we were going to do a drive-through wedding in Vegas in tuxedo tees with all of our nearest and dearest on a party bus. That was our original plan.
Yeah.
And then, pregnancy happened, and it was like, well, you don't want to go to Vegas while you're pregnant. Let's just do the courthouse. And so
but you still did tuxedo tees.
we did tuxedo tees, yeah. Because first of all, weddings are a fucking racket.
Yep.
That's what it is. Weddings are a fucking racket, dude. Get a buddy like me or John who are fucking or an ordained minister can legally fucking perform weddings and do it in your backyard with your friends and then save your money and throw a fucking party, man.
Yeah.
Go on
I'm
vacation.
just saying.
Or go do a cool honeymoon for
Yeah.
yourself.
Or take all
something.
that money and put it into your house.
Or do
Yeah.
that.
So, like-
Like, reduce the stress on your marriage.
Yeah.
Worry about the marriage. Don't
Yeah.
worry about the wedding.
it's one day and it's not fucking worth it.
it's typically the bride's parents that cover most of the wedding, right?
Traditionally, yes.
Traditionally. If you want to be a great son-in-law, talk to future dad and be like, hey,
This is what I think a better expenditure would
I
be.
know how much, sir, what do you think this wedding will cost you? How about you give me half, you're saving half, and then we'll just do it our own way.
Yeah.
We'll have a fucking party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or fucking, hey, mom and dad, future
Yeah.
in-laws or whatever. You have cool backyard. Can we just do it here?
Right.
Or
Right.
or can we rent a fucking? Let's go just show up at a fucking local bar and get weird. You know what I mean? Like, if I was bartending and like a wedding party came in, and like, hey, we're just gonna get married here right now. I'd be like, fuck yes, you are.
Like, everybody stop.
Everybody shut the fuck up. We're having a wedding. Like, I would be the biggest hype man on the fucking planet for that. That'd be awesome, dude.
Right.
Like, they'd be like, hey, church canceled on us. We're just gonna do it here. Is that cool? You fucking bet your ass, man.
Like, shots of what?
Yeah, right. I'd be like, let's line them the fuck up, kids. Like, shit.
That's like
Like-
my store's around 2 weeks, and I got asked if I would host somebody's bachelor party.
Do it.
I was like, "Yep,
Yeah, do it. It's
absolutely did."
fucking great. Like, that's awesome. Like, yeah, save your fucking money, everybody. Like, I did the traditional wedding the first time.
Me too.
Didn't last.
Oh.
Didn't last. I did a very non-traditional wedding the second time.
Because you know what happened?
Wait.
We had a really.
I did a non-traditional the first time,
And weird.
and it lasted.
And it's
Yeah.
see, like I mean, so like right here.
Because you know what happened at the end of this? I think it was like 27 grand was what my first wedding cost.
God damn.
And do you know what we had at the end
Mine
of that?
wasn't that low.
You know what we had at the
Worse.
end of the wedding?
Dead.
Nothing.
fucking
Fucking nothing.
Yeah.
We were still living in a 1-bedroom apartment.
Yeah.
But like, we had fucking nothing.
Fuck.
It was like, great. So we spent 27 grand and we're still divorced.
Yeah.
Like it didn't. And then that cost me more money. It fucking.
My divorce was awesome. My divorce cost me $137.50 and it took 2 weeks.
Oh no,
And it was done.
the
That's pretty awesome.
divorce, the legal proceeding didn't
Shout
cost me
out New
much.
Mexico. That's the only part of your state government that I actually really like.
But yeah, the divorce, the
That and legal weed
legal
now.
proceeding didn't do it. But what I lost in being able to get divorced was that was expensive.
It was funny. Almost all of us were there for your second.
That's
I
true.
fucking knew it. I fucking knew one of you assholes.
I didn't say
shit.
shit. Just want that on the record.
I just remember
I didn't
us
fucking say
looking for him and texting him
Yeah.
and calling him. And then him just not
we
showing
even
up.
sat at a bar for like 45 minutes waiting.
I'm
We
gonna
did,
put
yeah.
dicks on all y'all's faces. I'm editing this shit
I'm also trying to figure out how everybody knew the time and place.
because they were told. Because they were told.
I was
Oh,
standing
okay.
next to him when he told you.
It-
Literally.
He never told me. She came over and said they were going to do it, and I was like, "Let me know when and where."
And I was standing there. That's right. I was standing there when you got
This
told.
is the 8,000th time we've brought this up on the show.
Yeah.
Nobody fucking cares.
And I love it every time.
John just really getting really good at pulling our strings. That's his whole shtick on the show
That's it.
now.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that.
Justin just sitting at his desk going like, I feel like I should be somewhere right now.
I had something to do. What was that? Hey, where'd Jazz and Mikey and Caitlin? Where the fuck did they go? Huh.
All you had to do was remember the Alamo.
Yeah, it's true. That's all you got to
Anyways,
do. Fuck, man.
Yeah. What's in current events?
The IRS.
So the IRS
Oh.
fucking.
87,000
Christ.
people.
What a waste.
It's.
What-
I find it silly.
They're coming for that Venmo account.
All right. I find it silly that so the IRS has always had private investigators. They've always had law enforcement brand.
Do you find it kind of funny? I
Don't
also
have
find it
much
kind of sad.
money, but if I did, no. Nice. I find it a little interesting that a entity that was supposed to be temporary,
Yeah.
now has more law enforcement officers working for it
Then the law
than
enforcement.
some
Law enforcement branches.
than some agencies, like 3-letter agencies.
Like that only exist for law enforcement.
Uh-huh.
And they have more personnel in the IRS now.
Yeah.
Like,
So out of
If
87
that doesn't tell people
out
something.
of 87,000 new employees, what are you going to say to one of the people that you know that become an IRS agent now?
Good luck.
How much does it cost to be a mole?
I'm going to wait till they come to my house.
Can you be bought?
And then I'm going to do the same thing that guy did with the FBI agent.
Damn right.
And call 911 and be like, somebody's impersonating an IRS agent at my house right now.
No, just a cop.
A
Someone's
cop,
impersonating a law enforcement officer and he has a gun
Yep.
and he's at my house right now.
So they funded,
100%.
or they're going to fund, because I don't
And if
think
you haven't seen that video,
Go find
look
it,
up
'cause
that
it's
fucking
amazing.
video because it is glorious.
I don't think it's technically
I
been
can't
signed
breathe.
into
I have a
law
heart
yet.
condition. My wife's pregnant.
But
and the
So-
cops are like, fuck you.
they're funding the IRS with $80 billion. And their thought process behind it is there's $600 billion in unclaimed tax money, for lack of better words. I don't know what the fuck they
Or
want to call it.
unpaid tax money.
It's not really unpaid.
Uncollected.
It's not really uncollected. Misfiled, maybe. I don't know the word, but
Yeah, but that's not
there's
600
supposedly
billion
there's-
that's coming back in.
But
They're not going to send
That's
600
their
billion
hope.
back
But
out.
their hope is to take all these agents
and
Right, to
generate
find
money.
the $600 billion
and find it and bring it back in. So they're going to spend $80 million in hopes of
No, 80 billion.
80 billion in hopes of,
B.
and this is what they said, in hopes of collecting somewhere around 400 million. 400 billion. Sorry. All these fucking zeros.
I mean, that's 5x ROI.
According to CNBC, they're projected to bring in 203.7 billion from 2022 to 2031. And that's according to the Congressional Budget Office.
Isn't the IRS now actually the biggest lottery winner of all time?
Yep.
Because after that dude won the 1.43 billion
And they got
or
more
whatever,
than the
he
dude
got
got.
more than the guy that won it.
But seriously, like, I don't want to be audited.
You guys think
I don't have anything to hide. I just don't want to fucking do it.
you guys think it's time to throw a tea party?
Dude, bro, it's been a time to throw a tea party.
Well, this is at this point, this will quite literally be taxation without representation.
So
So-
here's the sequence of events, though. Can I see your guns?
Yeah.
We're here to audit you. That's in that order.
Well, now there's these pictures coming out of these videos coming out of these agents that are showing up to gun shops and sheriff's agencies and stuff and taking pictures of the application paperwork on personal cell phones and shit like that. Like,
That's kind of weird.
I mean, it's
Because
just
I've been ATF audited 3 times.
well, because at this point, it's literally just
So-
they're just like, we're going to do whatever the fuck we want because nobody's going
Now-
to tell us no.
but
That's interesting because the only people that are authorized to see those forms are ATF agents.
Yeah.
Nobody else. Law enforcement. Hey, I need to see this. Fuck off.
yeah.
Yeah.
Come back
Can't.
with a warrant.
Come back with a warrant.
Like
yeah.
you can't. Like,
Did you see, out of all places, the Missouri Attorney General
Fucking
and
lit
the
him up.
letter that guy wrote to the fucking FBI?
To the was
To
it the
the
FBI
FBI.
or was it
Yeah, because they said that they were going to audit and get everybody's concealed handgun permit
Yeah.
paperwork.
and it was basically the modern version of fuck you.
And this
It
dude was
basically
just
come
like,
and take it.
you guys remember what happened after the last time the FBI fucked up?
Which
The last time the
John?
FBI really fucked up was Waco.
No, that was
That was
the,
not the
that was
last
the
time.
ATF.
Oh, the ATF. The FBI was involved in that too.
They were. Before that it was Ruby Ridge.
But shortly after
that was
Waco,
that was FBI.
if I remember right, and I might have my timelines fucked up, but shortly after Waco was the World Trade Center bombings in Oklahoma City, wasn't it?
Well, World Trade Center was in 93.
Waco
And then-
was, I think, right before that. Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
I think
I think it was
92,
right before
93.
And then Oklahoma City was what, 95?
Yeah,
I think.
so.
So do you think that there's enough people that think the FBI overstepped recently that they're going to be fucking idiots coming soon?
Well, there already has kind of been.
Yeah.
There's one guy that tried to get into a fight with the FBI.
All
Yeah.
I
He lost.
know is that
Yeah.
like,
You lost quick.
so these decisions that are being made, it's weird to look at career politicians and then look at this decision making and been like, it's cool, our party's going to maintain power. And it's like,
Like you've been around long enough to know that you're not.
you should know that this never works.
And dude,
like,
look at the fucking approval ratings. Like Congress right now has a 16% approval
you
rating.
know it's bad when Bernie Sanders
Did you see
gets
that video?
in front of Congress and goes, we have a 13% approval rating. That means 87% of this country, and he said, quote, according to the Gallup poll, 87% of this country thinks that we are corrupt and ineffective.
Yeah.
When Bernie Sanders, the admitted socialist, is going,
Yeah.
we're fucked. Like, we fucked this up this bad.
They-
when
they-
that
they caught
guy
us.
is going,
Well, Biden's
"Mm,
approval ratings are the lowest in history of any president.
no president has ever has had a lack
Yeah.
of faith
Yeah.
the way that this president does.
You know, and that's both sides of the aisle. Doesn't matter, right? And then Congress with a 13%.
Do you know
That's
what's-
got to be a record.
Do you know what's terrifying?
Like I've never seen the fucking
we're not even
numbers, but that's
we're
got
not
to be a
even 2
record.
years in.
I know.
We're not even halfway.
Yeah.
Biden Harris administration breaking records.
This is fucking smashing them now.
Oh, I'm
Like,
waiting for the report next quarter that you know is going to say that we've made 90,000 new jobs.
Yeah, no, the last one was
Yeah.
the fastest job growth in the history of the country.
You can't count
It's 'cause
87,000
you fired everyone
IRS
through COVID.
federal
The
employees.
best one I heard lately was gas prices have gone down by
20 cents.
by half. Gas prices have gone down by half in the last month.
My favorite was they've
But we raised them 300%.
Yes, it was like 300% the last
I think
year.
it was the same time frame. It was in the last month. Gas prices have dropped the largest they've dropped in the history of gas prices.
Yeah.
After we saw a meteoric rise, they also rose
After it
the
was the
fastest they've
highest
ever
fucking
rise.
But
Yeah.
they're literally bragging that point. In the last month, the gas
It's
prices went down.
amazing.
And that's why
Oh my God.
even people who like voted for these chuckleheads are like,
Yeah, like you know,
I'm
like I
waiting for all
used to
these
believe
people that
you.
yelled
Kinda.
about everything in the prior administration. I would have so much more respect for you if at this point you would make a video that was like,
Yeah,
all right, we fucked up.
we fucked
Like,
I've seen
we
a
don't
couple.
know what we
I've seen a
did.
couple
Like,
of them. I've seen a
fuck.
couple. There's a couple people on TikTok that are like staunch lefties, man, and I mean lefty, and they're like, "Fuck." Like they'll react to a video of Biden saying something or Harris saying something. Like the biggest one now that's annoying me is the vice president doesn't understand what constitutional rights are.
The vice president also said we had 51 states.
That's just-
So,
Yeah.
But she's also a female sitting at a table wearing a blue suit.
No,
Did you guys see that one?
her and she, not necessarily
What does
female.
fuck does that have to do anything with
what
it?
the fuck?
She was at a some I don't even know what the fuck.
Oh,
it
when
was.
she was like, "I'm
Yeah.
sitting here.
Yeah.
I'm a female.
My pronouns are her and she.
I'm
Yeah.
in a blue.
I'm
I'm
in a
in
blue
a
dress.
blue suit."
Yep, and I'm in a blue suit. And I'm like, nobody fucking cares.
Right?
Like,
Yeah.
What? That was weird.
Like,
Yeah.
words. I'm talking words.
And then she's like, "I'm Kamala Harris." Just like, what the fuck? Fucking weirdo.
Yeah, I just.
Like, but she doesn't understand what a constitutional right is. You
No.
know, she keeps saying that, like, you know, the Supreme Court stole a constitutional right. I don't think you've ever read our founding documents. They're Veep. Right? Like, I'm a little concerned, man. Like,
$8 Barnes and Noble, you can get a hardbound copy of the Constitution of the United States.
Right.
It's pocket friendly. Somebody needs to slide that bitch into your pocket.
something, right?
hey,
Let me
you know,
highlight the Bill of Rights for you real quick,
Yeah.
sweetheart.
Have you ever
Like,
seen
holy
what-
shit.
What's
what-
the Veep's address?
Have
I'll
you-
get
have
her
you
one.
ever
Like,
seen-
I'll just
like,
drop her one.
Have you
real
ever
quick.
seen what holy water does to vampires? I imagine it would be a similar
Be a
situation.
lot like that?
It's like hanging garlic on fucking Dracula. It's like, the Constitution.
it'd be so funny. The next day, a suspicious package was delivered to the vice president's office.
Then I would get audited. It'd be like, audit this motherfucker.
This guy. He sent me this devil book full of facts and amazing fucking
Yeah.
world-renowned groundbreaking things for the 1700s. What were you thinking? God. Fucking ridiculous, man. Oh, we're fucked. We're fucked. We're fucked. Did you guys see the CDC guidance for COVID now?
Well, you know why they
All you
changed it, right?
fucking
Are they
chuds
still-
that got fucking vaccinated didn't have to. Fucking told you so. Ha! Laughs at unvaccinated.
My favorite thing is they instantaneously changed the CDC guidelines after Biden tested positive,
Uh-huh.
but they couldn't figure out how to keep everybody away from the president. So how do we fix that?
Change
We'll
it.
just change the CDC guidelines. We just
It's totally fine.
yeah, you can go back to work. You don't need to be vaccinated. If you've been exposed, it's fine.
Yeah.
Like, you're good. Don't worry about it. Like,
you know
it's
what it
good.
is? Like, is everybody who's going to get vaccinated already has.
Yeah.
They've already done it. They've already made their money for the pharmaceutical company. So now it's like, yeah, our money stopped. So you can go back to normal. And that's what it is, you know? And like,
Well, the other thing is that now there's enough vaccination and booster out there, and people are still catching it. And it's like,
yeah.
shocker.
They're
And
still
people who are
catching
like-
it, and nothing bad happens. It's
Yeah.
like a cold.
They're,
Like,
they're like triple vaccinated and triple boost. And they're like, I have COVID for the 14th time.
the frail,
and now I have palsy and,
the frail
eczema
man
and monkeypox.
that's in the big White House.
Yeah.
Caught it, and he's fine.
He was
My
vaccinated.
favorite-
He was vaccinated and fully boosted.
My
and
favorite is
still
how they
caught it.
tried to spin it, and this is the caveat to fucking COVID is the people who created the vaccine now created the magic pill to make COVID go away, right?
right.
Yeah.
But all it really does is make you test negative because as soon as your 5 days of taking the meds are done, you test positive again, just like fucking Biden did,
Yep.
and just like hundreds of thousands of other people that are like, "How do I? Why
not
am I
gonna
still
lie.
positive
I don't
for
trust
COVID?"
any of these fucking tests anymore. Everybody that goes like, I have COVID. I'm like,
Prove it.
do you? Or are you just like regular old sick? You know, you can still get a cold
Yeah.
or the flu
Yeah.
or whatever.
Wait,
Like,
wait, those didn't
I have
go
Justin
away.
do all my tests now.
yeah. Justin's
Allegedly.
he's a good administrator.
Allegedly.
No, he's been doing the test.
Yeah, I don't know how many I've fucking done because I was helping my dad out too with his drug testing company and stuff because he was doing all that COVID stuff. I don't even know. Justin, could you put a number on how many you've done at this point?
Fuck. I was doing them regularly once a week, and I was doing at least like 40 or 50.
Because you were doing
at one location.
You were doing the
one
regular
company.
ones, and then I was going down for those like the huge like 3 and 5 day ones where I was doing like 150, 200
Combined,
tests a day.
It's
we
funny.
probably hit like 50,000 or so.
Yeah, I mean it's just an obscene amount of these things that I've done at this point.
So is it faster to do a real test?
Well, it's funny though because the ones that I get from him say CBS on them. It's weird.
Imagine that. Imagine that.
Yeah.
So the ones I were doing were actually like they're the like can authorize you to travel and all that shit tests. And
Here's what I know is that I watched a video where a dude put fucking tap water on one and it popped hot.
I watched a
was
dude
like-
do it.
and
I
I was
watched a
like,
dude do it.
all
With,
right, that's bullshit.
I watched a dude do it with a tangerine.
Yeah.
The tangerine had COVID, and I was like, "Oh, son of a bitch!"
Dave didn't even put anything on it. He just took it out of the fucking thing and put it in the fucking container and let
Yeah.
it go, and it fucking came out positive. Nothing, no contaminants, nothing on it whatsoever. It was
Yeah.
positive out of the box.
That's why I'm not gonna lie. I don't believe anybody. All those people that put it on Facebook.
I don't believe-
Oh, I've got the vid. Okay.
Yeah.
Is
well,
it that?
I guess that way you can.
And I love
So-
the people that they traveled, and it's like I traveled, went to a shithole for 3 days, traveled back. I'm like, do you remember pre-COVID when you'd travel to a shithole for 3 days and
You still
travel
get
back
sick.
and you felt like ass for
Yeah.
2 days?
It's called crud.
It's the same fucking thing.
get
You don't have
crud,
fucking
man.
COVID.
I'm not-
time I went to SHOT Show.
You got sick.
The shot
got
show
sick.
crud. The shot show crud.
No,
It's
it's-
been
it's
a
'cause you picked
wildly
up a high
known
point.
thing forever.
It's
That's what happens.
It's the Vegas crud. If
Yeah.
you go to anything in Vegas, every time I went to the fucking trade show, fucking 15 years ago, went to the trade show, came back, and I was sick for like
I
3
remember
days.
when we came
Why?
back from shot show, you got fucked.
I was sick.
Like you were
I
fucking
was sick.
in the bag, man. Like you were
It was
fucked
bad.
up. And this was before COVID was really,
It was like a week before the shutdown.
yeah, it was like, it wasn't like really wildly known yet, right? And Jazz was on his fucking deathbed. And that's
Yeah.
why the whole time during 2020, he's like, I know I already had that shit.
Yeah.
He's
So,
like, fucking-
I'm not going to name any names.
Well, I
but-
hate to tell you this, but the amount of Chinese in Vegas in January is rather high.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's essentially what Vegas is. Asians smoking cigarettes, playing fucking slots, man. That's like mostly what it is. Yeah.
And you can get COVID from anybody.
You can. You can.
You racist piece of shit.
But I guarantee you there was some Wuhan fucking residents in the casino when we were walking through
Yeah,
it.
I got the original strain that was imported. Like, that shit was.
Like,
the longest anything made in China has ever lasted.
yeah, right? Fuck.
So I'm not going to name any names. My sister has a friend who,
Do I need to fight him?
no, it's a female, and
I'll fight her too.
she acquires fake positive COVID tests so she can get out of work because they
Wow.
but it gets
Wow.
better because do you know who she works for?
Hmm.
The fucking CDC.
Amazing.
So she's had COVID like, I don't know,
Yes.
8-10 times maybe.
Yep.
Game over.
Fucking brilliant.
Yeah, she
Fucking
told me about
brilliant.
that like a couple weeks ago, and I was like, "Shut the fuck up."
Definitely a salary chick.
That is brilliant, man.
I've got a buddy of mine that just got 10 days off from his hospital because he got COVID. And I was talking to him like all the way through it, like calling him and stuff like that. I was like, how you doing, bud? And he was like, I was sick and sore like the flu for like 2 days and I'm fine.
Yeah, that's
He's
what
like,
happens.
but it's a hospital, so they won't let me go back for 10 days. And he's like, so I'm going to like play on my computer and do some laundry and finally going to clean up my backyard. And I was like,
Yeah.
so you get a 10-day paid vacation.
Go out and get some sunshine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I have some ice, sir?
Yeah.
Since, but yeah, fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
I just, and now apparently I'm supposed to be scared of monkeypox.
While
I
you're in
guess.
there. I commented
Do
on a
you-
thing earlier.
do you-
I'm currently in a Facebook argument with some Karen
Do you do the butt sex?
because
Well,
there's
as
a
often as I
You know,
can.
It only got really prevalent because it was the positive cases spiked right after Gay Pride Month.
It's true.
so the article that I commented on was gay couple's dog is the first pet infected with monkeypox.
Oh no.
And I was like, this is from News 4 in San Antonio. This is 100% accurate. This is 100% true. And I was like, my comment was, did they ... I mean, I'm not a king shamer, but ellipses. I'm like,
Don't fuck your dog.
Don't fuck your dog, man. Like,
Peanut butter on your nuts is one thing, but don't fuck your dog.
And some lady was like, you need to read up on it because it's just passed through fucking contact in the skin to skin contact. And I was like, buttholes have skin.
Same skin as your lips.
Yep. It's like,
I also read that if you have your smallpox vaccination, the chances of you getting monkeypox are very small.
no, I'm good then.
Yeah.
I ever tell you my smallpox story?
Why do you even have one?
Exactly, because it's me, and if something weird can happen, it'll fucking happen to me. All right, so I was in Okinawa, and I had to get my fucking smallpox.
Okay, well, that explains.
And well, you guys remember, like, you know,
Yeah.
it's a little fork, and they dip it in the stuff, and then they stab you 3 times, right? And that's how they give you the fucking
It's
smallpox
either 3
vaccine.
or 11, depending on when you were
7
born
times,
or
I
something, or
think.
7 maybe.
Yeah, well, they stabbed me. I think it was 3 or 5. I don't remember, but they stabbed it, and it didn't take. So if it doesn't take, the fucking U.S. military medical, which is an oxymoron in and of itself, but they stab you 17 times with that little fork if it doesn't take. So I'm on ship, about to head into Kuwait to go to Fallujah, and they're like, yours didn't take. We got to stab you 17 times because that's how you make sure. And I thought it was bullshit. Nope. 100%
Who
real.
picked the number 17?
Right? It's so fucking weird and
So you go
arbitrary.
from
Well,
3
yeah, everybody knows 16 doesn't work.
Right? Like, they stab you 17 times, and he literally counts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to make sure it gets in. So he basically gave me a fucking old school Polynesian tattoo.
Do you know why 17
With smallpox.
Right,
Do you know
with
why 17
smallpox.
doesn't make any sense?
Huh.
It doesn't break into a 4 count.
Agreed.
That's why it doesn't make any sense. Because if they went 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, and like did that up to 4, and it was 16 stabs, I'd be like, this totally makes sense.
Right.
This tracks 100%.
I would be okay with that.
And well, it was the core. So was it a 4 count
It
and
was
then 1 for
it was
chesty?
it was the Navy. We don't have fucking medical. So
that makes sense.
Still, you know what? That's the only thing you just said that makes any sense to me.
So we anyways, it breaks out down my arm, in my armpit, down my fucking side, and I'm in Kuwait. It spreads with sweat.
Yeah.
It's Kuwait in August.
It
And
wouldn't
I'm
matter,
like,
dude. It could have been Kuwait in fucking
Fucking
January.
true.
It still would have sucked.
And I was like,
brutal.
fuck, man. So there I am with my arm on a crutch and a fan blowing on me for like a week. Like they went to the range. I had to sit in a fucking med tent.
They should have sent you in first. Been
Right?
like,
Like,
go hug the locals.
I could have been the modern day blanket.
By the way, I'm pretty sure that's like a Geneva Convention violation.
Pretty sure
but-
that's a problem. But I literally had to sit, and I have fucking pictures of this shit broken out just down me. Just fucking, I caught smallpox because of that fucking thing, man. So there's no fucking way I'm getting monkeypox. Like, I'm good to go, man. Like,
Boys, speaking of monkeypox and the CDC, they put out some safe sex advice that I think
glory
you guys
holes. Glory holes again?
Nope.
No.
The best one ever was my wife sent it to me on how to have. This was are you talking about the 6 foot distance?
Yes.
So you can't have sex, but you can mutually masturbate with a 6 foot gap between you and your partner.
first of all, I don't agree with the government getting in anybody's bedroom, whether it's gay, straight, what have you.
I
Right?
don't give a fuck.
I don't agree with the fucking government being involved.
The only government
You're
involvement
definitely
that I
not going
like.
to tell me how I fucking mutually masturbate.
Just
Go
a
fuck
suggestion.
yourself.
The only time that I've ever agreed with the government getting involved in how I fuck is in West Virginia. There is a law in the books that states that you cannot have sex with an animal less than 15 pounds.
It's a good law.
That's a fucking solid
And
law.
it's a solid law. That's the only time that I've ever been like,
I mean,
all right.
it sucks for your fucking 17-foot hamster, your 70-pound hamster, or whatever.
Armageddon.
Armageddon.
You gotta-
Wait, I have a question. Just if you put a gerbil in your ass, does that count as having sex with the animal?
No,
I don't
because
think
you didn't
so.
fuck the animal. The animal
Exactly.
fucked you.
Well, entered you.
That's still sex.
I don't know.
But it's not doing
If you're
anything.
fucking
whole
someone, they're
thing.
having sex.
It's not doing anything sexual to you.
Yeah, it just
no, it's
entered.
clawing for dear life, trying to not sacrifice, like suffocate.
What if you told the hamster no before?
Oh, is it rape?
Well, did anybody ask the hamster?
Hamster rape?
Is the hamster?
I think it's a gerbil too.
There's no way the gerbil or hamster, regardless. Like,
Did
there's no
anybody
way
ask
they're
the
okay
rodent?
with it. There's no way they're okay with it. I just keep thinking about that South Park
like,
episode.
do you have
Lemon
rodent
wigs,
consents?
lemon wigs.
As Mikey said earlier, we don't kink shame here. But if you have to shove a rodent up your ass to get off, you made some really bad fucking life choices.
Yeah, you need to reassess your whole fucking life, man.
that's like-
Fucking Armageddon. God damn it.
That's like when people are like, oh yeah, I do black tar heroin. Like what? How? What the fuck led up to you to be like, you know what? This is a great idea.
Can I have a green bottle of deliciousness over there, Jess?
The only way I can get high now is to drip just straight methamphetamine into my eyeball.
Right?
It's like, bruh,
Make better choices.
where have you been? Like,
Right? Like that is fucking bananas, man.
dude, there's free therapy out there. Like you can.
Fuck.
Jesus.
You don't have to leave your house anymore. They telecommute therapy. All right? Like, fuck.
One last piece of advice for all you people doing the old flocon de neige at home. The CDC says, remember to wash your hands, fetish gear, sex toys, and any fabrics after having sex.
Thank you, CDC.
Hold on.
That means I got to clean my Crocs.
Hold on. Who doesn't do that? Who doesn't do that? Like, you nasty motherfucker.
I don't know. I know some people that leave their butt plug next to the toothbrush.
I was going to say, who's leaving their butt plug by the toothbrush? Like, that's just...
At least it's cleaned.
Probably with your toothbrush.
I love the judgment that is coming from behind Justin right now.
Oh, it's so good. I can't see his face because the monitor.
not Justin.
No, not him. Look behind him.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
That's good.
Look at him. He's like, I'm never coming back here. This is fucking
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Are you kidding? That's why he comes here.
Could you imagine, like, the nasty
I thought he was here for the
motherfucker-
6 foot mutual masturbation.
Well, and
The nasty motherfucker that, like, pulls out the anal beads and then just tosses them in the dresser.
He slams the drawer shut.
fucking rip cords his boyfriend and then throws it in the fucking sock drawer.
What's worse, putting the anal beads in the dishwasher or not putting the anal beads in the dishwasher?
They're just too sticky if you don't.
Just saying.
I don't know, man. That's why I keep Dial soap by the sink, man. Fuck.
It fucking
I
does the
have to
trick.
say, though, I
Put
think
that shit in fucking
I think
hand
one of the most
sanitizer.
brilliant moves I have ever seen in the ability to look at a product and go, I could sell this to a whole nother group of people and don't have to change a fucking thing.
Dog toys.
Fuck,
You've seen
he's
some
got
of
me
them,
there.
You've
God
seen
damn it.
some of them double into dildos are 18 inches long for your dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, bud.
It's also ribbed.
Yeah.
Why is this studded?
It feels
Oh, it's
good
for
on their
chewing
gums,
pleasure.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck off.
It's good for their gums.
No. So I was in a sex shop and they had a towel section and all the towels had phrases on them that literally said like cum rag or after finish, like all this stuff. And
I
then
have
at
a
the top,
closet full of cum rags.
there's a grommet with a little hook on it so that you can like hook it to your fucking
They have
like your
cross rifles
headboard
on the
so that you just have those
sleeves.
like available
They're like
over
golf
here.
towels.
It's a goddamn golf towel that they just printed other
They
things
just put a
on
cum rag on.
so that you could just like hang it on a hook on your wall. And it's like some enterprising person looked at a golf towel and was like, oh, I've got a whole nother demographic I could sell these
Right?
fucking things
He
to.
wasn't enterprising. What happened was he was tired of using all of his golf
It
towels,
started-
and his wife's like, "You gotta
Yeah.
quit buying these." And he's like,
Oh.
"I can sell them."
Do you know what it was? Is he had a bunch of them from playing all those little bullshit tournaments where it's like the Methodist Hospital charity tournament. And you get that bullshit towel that's got the company logo on it. And he was using those. And then he was like, you know, if I put a little sperm on this and put cum rag underneath it, I could sell the dog shit out of these for $22.
This is what happened. Some dude was banging a golf pro's wife and was like just using fucking his golf towels as cum rags. And he was like, you want to know what? These work really well. I'm gonna turn a profit
They're
on
nice.
this.
Microfiber
Yeah.
feels good.
He's sitting there, he's like, gets mud off my driver, could get mud off my dick.
Why not? Why not?
And just fucking went for it.
Fucking A. Fucking A. This has gone on too long. Brought to you by warfightertobacco.com, everybody. Use that code FTFO. Score yourself that sweet 15% off.
You know what? I'm going to redesign
Forcefulwellness.us.
some of those towels and I'm going to call the company the Back Nine.
Use that code. That's fucking brilliant. Fucking, you know what?
You in, Mikey? Are
I'm
you
fucking in, dude.
All right.
You can find that at redactedsupply.com.
You know what?
The golf division is called the Back Nine.
You fucking cut. All right, hold on. There may be some new drops coming from Redacted Supply.
Actually, need to talk to you about that.
Okay.
About something else. Anyways, go to wellnells.us. Use that code FreedomFriends25. That'll get you a quarter off your order over there. And go to icytechcoolers.com. Use the code FreedomFriends10, and that will get you 10% off. Otherwise, boys, I'm going to raise my glass and say thanks for being my freedom friend. What a fun show.
Yeah.
I'm going to get some AC in my life here after this before I overheat. Fuck.
I am all the way moist.
Mm-hmm. From like tip to tip, dude. For real. Like, share, subscribe, smash those buttons, tell your mom.
Tell your friends.
Tell your fucking mom's friends. Some bitches need to know. There's a mediocre show with 4 dicks who, I don't know why you guys really like us, but whatever.
Sponsored by the Back Nine.
Goddamn right. And when you're done with the Back Nine, you can always pull out your dude wipes.
See, that's a cross market that they could do and be like,
fucking I.
Yeah.
Fucking I. 3 little things. Not hard to do.
Pretty easy.
Pretty
Most
easy.
of the time.
Words to live by, if you will. Advice. I think they're great. John, hit him with the first one.
Smoke on.
Scotty boy.
I drink on.
And god damn it, kids. Freedom
Freedom
the
the
fuck
fuck
on.
on.
Later.
Oh, and don't forget to wash your sex toys.
Yeah, please. That's fucking weird if you're not.